They about to hit us with the clones. Russia pretty much announcing that they want to clone. Russia pretty much announcing that they want to clone. Russia pretty much announcing that they want to clone. Russia pretty much announcing that they want to clone some old ancient Siberian warriors. And I thought it was a joke. I thought all the movies, the Oblivion movie showing all the clones and everything else. Now I know most of y'all didn't think it was a joke, but we're about to get into it deeply today and talk about it because really. So everything, remember, oh, we're not cloning anybody. Remember all that? We're way past that now. I mean, they already admitted anyway in multiple articles. What's going on, everybody tuning in? What's wrong with cloning humans? And then they kept trying to say, no, we're not cloning nobody. Just goes back to sleeps because everybody knows that we're not the clonings of nobody's because everybody's stupid. But not everybody. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying that's how they treat people. So what's wrong with cloning humans? A maverick fertility doctor claims he has cloned human embryos and implanted them into women. It's not the first. Fertility doctor claims he has cloned human embryos and implanted them into women. It's not the first time. So we're about to go into how the war of cloning is going to change. I just want to go into this trailer clip of Oblivion real quick and just see a little bit of Oblivion, because remember in Oblivion they had the clones show up, right? And the dude's wife was a clone, and he came back and he seen his other clone because they got a DNA database. And he came back and he seen his other clone because they got a DNA database where they keep all the different DNA. And I did put out a video yesterday saying they're getting ready to control people's bodies with this pharmacy, and you need to check that video out as well. So let's get into the big information here today. Here it is. Does Putin really need another army? Russian defense minister wants to clone 3,000-year-old ancient warriors from remains found in Siberia and their horses to boot. So this is where we're at here. We're right here now. And I don't see how any of us could have missed it. This came out April 2021. Nobody's talking about it, right? But this is JW TV show once again hitting you with the info. So this ain't just some conspiracy. They actually got the defense minister saying this stuff. Sergei Shoigu has unveiled a desire to clone ancient royal warriors in Siberia. Sergei Shoigu has unveiled a desire to clone ancient royal warriors in Siberia. The ancient Tunin burial site is located in the Valley of Kings in Tuva. We would like very much to find the organic matter, the defense minister said. And so Russia's defense minister has taken time out from massing troops on Ukraine's border to unveil Dolly the sheep cloning dream involving ancient royal warriors and their prize horses using DNA preserved from permafrost. One of Vladimir Putin's closest allies spoke about potential extraordinary 3,000-year-old basically burials in Tuva, his mountainous native republic in Siberia. Goes down and here's some of the bones that are showing some of their remains. How crazy is that? They're literally just gonna tell you, we about to have clone wars. Get ready, and everybody's just stunned because we just heard that they're gonna have robot, tanks that can go invisible or something like that. And now basically if we go to war, it's just gonna be crazy. Let's just say that. If the war kicks off, which is closing in on that area. Sergei pictured above. Here's a guy right here who's talking about it. The defense minister. This dude right here. And so, pictured above, one of Vladimir Putin's close allies spoke about the potential of extraordinary 3,000-year-old Scythian burials in Tuva. And so here's some of the other areas where they're digging stuff up and they're showing you the bones and they're getting ready to extract the DNA and they're getting ready to freaking clone these folks. And look at those teeth. And so basically you're going to run around here seeing some Siberian gladiator style modern warrior running around trying to kill your butt. Anyway, excavation works at the Tunin Royal Burial Valley of Kings Republic of Tuva, and they're showing you a little bit of the images here. I guess they're getting all the bones together and trying to extract as much DNA as they can. Let's see what they look like. Let's see what this is. Shamans perform a rite to bless the start of excavation of ancient Tunin burial mound. So this ancient history that they're going back into, it's a reason they're going into it. And I'm going to have to dive deeper into that reason And we don't know the detailed aspect of information about this culture of people, but I promise you I'll probably come out with another video on it. Let's see what they say though. Research out of Tuva burial mound known as Arzen II began in 1998. Russian and German archaeologists began excavating the burial mound on grassy plain that locals have long called the Valley of Kings in 2001. And it says nomadic Scythian tribes roam Eurasian steppe from the northern borders of China to Black Sea region in the 7th to 3rd BC centuries. And it says 7th century BC, and it says that they believe to have been of Iranian origin and spoke language of Scythian branch of Iranian languages. In the 7th century BC, Scythians crossed the Caucasus and frequently raided the Middle East, playing an important role in political developments of the region. And so they want to clone those people, bring them back, and use their DNA for this next part of a dang on war. So how crazy is that to be in 2021? And I was just telling y'all they had an article they put out on Washington Post, not Washington Post, but one of the top mainstream articles, and I'll link a video to it later, saying clone infiltrators, you gotta watch out for them because they could be everywhere, they could be anywhere. And we've already talked about China has done human testing to create biologically enhanced super soldiers, says top U.S. officials. So with all that in play, with all the craziness activated, they're saying this is what they're going to do. This is what we're going to go ahead and enhance. And they could have already been doing it already. And now just telling everybody, like, get ready for it. So it's really crazy that we're dealing with this. And I wanted to come out with this story because nobody else is talking about it. And we need to get this stuff out and let people know what's going on. All I can do is take a deep breath right now, really. So another thing that happened that's very important. Just a few. Here it is. This is loading up. The Warzone put out top Russian submarine design. Boreu hit by cyber attack with Chinese characteristics. Even though the Chinese, this is May 10, 2021, supposed to be on the same side as Russians, but obviously we know the Chinese and the UN has their own agenda, as a lot of nations have their own agenda as well. Rubin designed, Boreu has designed ballistic missile submarines among other types, as well as advanced unmanned underwater vehicles. Let's read some of this report. Just came out May 10th. Goes down into the report and says Boreu was the target of a cyber attack involving image file with malicious software embedded inside it via a tool that has become a hallmark of multiple entities linked to Chinese government. So if this is true, this will change a lot about the whole coming aspect of what's going on. It says the file could have been used to create a backdoor into networks at Rubin, prolific designer of submarines and other underwater platforms. Its portfolio includes an ultra-quiet Ray-class ballistic missile submarine, the unique Belgorod and Loshark special submarine missions, and Poseidon, the nuclear-powered, nuclear-armed, ultra-long-range doomsday torpedo, among other work. So basically, it seems like they just hit the one that could cause a nuclear tsunami we talked about. And so cybersecurity firm CyberSeason first reported on April 30th, 2021, but it's unclear when it was actually carried out. Metadata the company provided along with its analysis-rich text format. So basically, they got hit. Russia then got hit with something under the water, and they say it's of Chinese origin. Who knows what's going on that note? We'll be finding out more information coming out about this more next week. But don't forget, this is where we're at now, and we put out the videos talking about all these different aspects of what's happening. And like I said, next video you should definitely check out after you share this one out, because it's pretty much crazy. They're getting ready to control people's bodies, and we go deeply into the next experiments that they're going to be doing. I'll put that video on the right so you can check that out. Subscribe, click the bell. We're here Monday through Friday giving out the hefty load information, and we thank you all for tuning in. Remember, leave your comments below and tell me what do you think about this clone coming war that they're trying to pretty much start in lunch, because you know it's only going to make the U.S. want to get involved, Russia get in, Russia already involved. I mean, China, all of them going to get involved, and then we're going to have clones running around here, and it's just going to be crazy. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and that's the live report. We'll see you all Monday. Get this report out for real.